Hey guys, DUSTOID here, and I'm bringing you the ultimate DUST514 beginner's tutorial. First, you want to start off with your character creation. You're going to want to pick your faction and your sex. And depending on your playstyle, you're going to choose either. There are four class starting options to choose from, those being Arbiter, Enforcer, Centile, and Artificer. Depending on your playstyle, you might want to choose the one that particularly you're interested in. For example, Centile is more of an anti-vehicle character. Artificer is more of a fast-paced submachine gun user, as well as like you could use it as it's your scout class. Enforcer is your typical assault rifle medium type armor loadout. Arbiter is more for people who prefer to use sniper rifles when playing online shooters. And if you would like to snipe, I would recommend you start off with this choice. Also, if you're not sure and you just want to figure out the game, the safe bet is to choose the Enforcer. And that's what we're going to do here. After you choose Enforcer, we're going to bring you to your character name creation. And what you're going to do is put something clever as your name, like DUSTOID. Okay, now the first thing you're going to want to do is hit L1 to bring up the options menu. Then you're going to scroll down to System Operation, turn your voice chat on, and turn your push to talk off. And you're probably going to want to turn your music volume down as well, because, well, it's not really worth hearing in any shooter, to be honest. Then you're going to scroll over to Controls, and you're going to put your sensitivity for X and Y all the way up to 100. The sensitivity in this game is not very fast, so if you play Call of Duty or any shooter like that, you'll probably be okay. And you're gonna want to leave your aim assist on, because I'm pretty sure if you turn it off, it doesn't do anything. Because when I turn it off, my crosshairs just jump all over the place. But when I have aim assist on, I can magically lock on my target really perfectly. And then you're going to go to social. If you're trying to add friends, this is where you're going to do it. You're just going to type in your friend's Dust name right here, like DUSTOID. So this is where all your friends will be added to when you add them as a contact through either in-game or through the chat lobbies. See, there I am, DUSTOID. And you can tell when I'm in a match or not, and send me invites. And then your invites, when the invites won't go to your mailbox, they will go to that notification section on the right side of your screen when you pull up the chat menus. So don't get confused. If you don't see your invite from your friend, it's probably because you're looking in the wrong place. And then now we're going to create a squad. Now, a squad is a 4-player party system that's supposedly going to get revamped to include bigger sizes. And now you're just going to add friends from here. You're going to click Add Squad, go to Squad. To add players to your squad, you're going to click on the empty slot in the squad menu and click Invite Player. And then type in their name or add the player from your contacts, and they will get a notification on the right side of their screen, and they just have to click it, and then they join. Next thing you're going to want to do is go to your character sheet, and we're going to start building our character. Now, most of you guys won't know what to put your points into when you first get on Dust, But one of the best things to buy right away is weaponry, because weaponry covers all classes and it's helpful. It adds 2% damage per level, so you max it out, you get an extra 10% damage on any gun you use. Since we are building an assault character, I'm going to invest in weaponry and assault rifle operation. Whatever weapon type you're using is probably what you're going to want to spec into from the get-go. So if you want to use a sniper rifle, you're probably going to want to spend your skill points in sniper rifle operation. If you're using SMG, SMG operation, and so on and so forth. The next thing you're going to want to look for is what assault suit you want to pair with your weapon operation. So if you're using an assault rifle, you're probably going to want to go with the assault suit. If you like to use LMGs or heavy machine guns, you're probably going to want to go with the Amar heavy drop suit. Well, technically, that's the only suit that can use a machine gun. And if you want to run sniper class or SMG, typically they'll go with the Galante scout suit. Right now I'm buying the Caldari assault suit. It's very expensive, and if you're more of a support type player, you're going to want to invest in the Minotaur logistics suit, which allows you to hold a lot of equipment, med kits, nano hives, things that replenish health and ammo for your teammates on the battlefield, as well as repair kits for tanks and other armor. Skill books that increase your CPU and PG are also very helpful for any suit, so you might want to invest in those too. Shield adaptation, things that increase your health regen or increase your health overall are things you're going to want to have, but they're not #1 priority. You might also want to buy weapon upgrades depending on what weapon you're using. If you're using a submachine gun, you're going to want to use buy the sidearm upgrades, sidearm, sharpshooter, reload speed, things like that are nice to have on your weapon. Now, instead of investing in things you don't know that you'll like, what you're going to want to do is go to the marketplace. We're going to go down to the militia gear, and we're going to make some militia starter fits for each category. So you're going to just want to buy at least 10 suits for each class, just to start out. I want you guys to die 10 times using each class, and just see how you like it and see if it fits your playstyle. So we're going to buy 10 of each suit, and then we're going to move on to weapons. So now that we got all of our drop suits, we're going to head over to the equipment section and purchase some med kits, aka nanite injectors. This is for healing teammates and reviving them. Nano hives are for replenishing ammo and grenades. And the repair tool is for helping to repair any sort of armor on the battlefield. These all come in handy when you're trying to earn SP as well as ISK. And now for modules, we're going to pick up some armor plates, which increases our overall health for each suit. Pick up some armor repairs, which help regen our base health faster. We're going to pick up the code breaker that helps us hack objectives quicker. I don't typically use code breaker, but just for demonstration, we'll pick it up. What you're going to want to buy next is damage modifiers, which increases your weapon's damage output by 3%. And then you're also going to want to look at picking up some stamina and some speed. Now we're going to look at picking up some weapons for each suit. We're going to pick up some shotguns, which are probably some of the best starter weapons to use in DUST514. They're usually 2-shot kills, pretty close range. The sniper rifles are also pretty good, but they do have a lot of sway. I would not recommend the militia submachine guns as a starter weapon, but for demonstration purposes, we will buy this weapon and you can test it out. The submachine guns, like all the other weapons, do improve as you level up your skill books. The best starter weapon, though, in my opinion, is the militia assault rifle. And also, if you wanted to buy, if you want to spec into vehicles, you're just going to want to level up your vehicle command in your skill book. You want to get that to level 5, and then either purchase the HAV skill book and level that up as well as buy some starter fits and see what vehicles you like best. There are dropships and tanks, as well as you know, your typical Humvee. The mass drivers are basically 203s in this game. If you are not very good at shooting, you might want to use a mass driver. It's got an okay blast radius, but you can level up and make that even larger. And they typically do kill very quickly as long as you can get somewhere close to your target. The laser rifles are also a great weapon, mostly for long range though. My sources tell me that the laser rifles will be getting nerfed. So be leery of speccing into a weapon that may not be as strong in the future. And here's the storefront where you can buy items with your money that may improve your chances of killing. Now we're going to go into our drop suit fitting and create a class for each weapon and drop suit that we have purchased from the marketplace. So here's our heavy, and we're going to put the damage modifier in the first slot, a submachine gun for the sidearm, and for the heavy weapon, we're going to go with the assault rifle. You can also put an HMG there if you'd like. This is a very good starter loadout for a heavy. I would recommend this if you choose to use a heavy in this game. A logistics drop suit loadout, and this is basically for support. So we're going to go with a shield extender for increased health. We're going to go with the militia assault rifle. You can go with either grenade here, it does not really matter. And then we're going to go with nano injector so we can revive our teammates. And we're also going to go with a nano hive so we can replenish our teammates' ammo and whatnot. An armor repairer so we can regen our base health quicker. And you can also go with a code breaker here if you plan on hacking objectives in your logistic drop suit. Now we're going to move on to the Scald suit loadout, and I prefer to run damage modifiers for my first slot on almost all my suits. Because, you know, if you shoot someone in dust and they don't die, they just run in cover and they regen their health really quickly, especially scouts. So to get more damage off before they can get behind that corner is really nice to have. Now, we're going to use the armor repairer again, but you can also go with the increased speed or stamina. But this is just my preference. You could drop the grenade here and go with the nano hive if you'd like, or drop the submachine gun and go with a nano hive as well. But I like to run 2 weapons when I'm using scout suit, since if you're getting shot at, or if you're reloading while you're in your scout suit, there's a good chance you're going to die. So you want to be able to just quickly swap weapons and get more damage downrange. I almost always exclusively run with 2 weapons when I'm using a scout suit. Next, we're going to build our assault character. We're going to go with 2 damage modifiers, as well as the assault rifle, either militia or the regular assault rifle. Then for our grenade, we're going to go with the locust grenades, which is more for killing infantry. The AV grenade is obviously for anti-vehicle. And then we're going to go with the armor repairer, a backup pistol, as well as a nano hive. Swapping weapons in this game is much more faster than the swapping weapons, or reloading in this game. It takes a lot longer than swapping weapons, so it is always nice to have a backup weapon. Now for our militia scout suit, this is going to be for our sniper class. We're going to go with the damage modifier, the militia sniper rifle, as well as a nano hive, so we can replenish our bullets. And since you don't have to use a scout suit to snipe, but the increased movement is nice. You could use the logistics suit and make all your equipment nano hives, so then you never really have to get into the battle. You could just stay at your post and use your nano hives. So personally, I would lean towards either the scout suit or the logistics suit when sniping. That's just my preference. And now we're just going to hit L1 and deploy ourselves in the battle. And congratulations, you have just completed Every DUSTOID's DUST514 Ultimate Beginner's Tutorial. I look forward to seeing you guys in the future, watching the videos. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share if you'd like. Every DUSTOID, I'm out. Thank you.